take this road to get to you. Oh shit. Oh, they don't stop.
Oh, shoot. Alright, my volume does work. It's official.
Nice.
Because I can hear your ass on my fucking stream.
Oh, yeah.
This man. Alright, hold on.
Well, at least you got that working.
Yeah. I got one thing working for me. Okay, I'm just trying to... Dude, stream's kind of fucked right now. Okay. That I can hear. Alright, my camera's working now. I'm just trying to unfuck everything right now at this point in my life. So much shit is fucked right now.
Yeah.
Let's put this in the corner. Yeah, dog.
I mean, honestly, though, if you learn how to do it yourself, then, I mean, if it ever fucks up, you don't gotta pay somebody, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't want to ever have to pay anybody to fix my shit because like it's getting expensive. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's fine if it's a one and done thing, but the fact that
But
not
it's a
one and
consistent thing.
done, yeah.
All right, I have to mute everything. All right, my volume absolutely works. Okay, that's good. My camera's working. My volume's working. Fucking shit's working. I'm not working though. I'm staying home, bro. So many motherfucking nurses are like, hey, David, are you still on leave? And I'm like, bitch, I'm not working for you. Like, you don't even give a fuck. They're like, how you been? I was like, oh, I already know this bitch is about to ask me to work for her. I like the minute, like, and it's the same person. I love her to death, but fuck off. No, you fucking asshole. I'm not coming to work.
Come on, dog.
Yeah, she's like, do you want to work? And I'm like, no. I would, if I wanted to work, I would be at work. I would picked up a shift.
Yeah, I don't think you'd really have to be, fucking begging for it.
Hold
Y'all
on.
need to hurry the fuck up, damn. Oh shit.
You safe, dog?
Yeah, bro, this motherfucker's taking forever.
Did you make it? You just waiting to fucking clog up your toilet, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a shit, dog.
Hungover off the ronas. I'm putting that in my title. I feel a little hungover, I'm not gonna lie.
I think for me, I'm just dehydrated. I just need more water. That's the shit.
Alright, you're coming good on the stream, bro. Like, I can hear you perfectly on my stream.
Hell yeah. Yo, I will say, bro, when I kept fucking chugging the beers, and I just had that bowl of ramen, dog, I was like, oh god. Dude, I had to take a little break at first. I was like, yo, I had to catch myself. I was like, bro, oh god. Oh god.
You're getting sauce, bro.
Bro, I'm getting old, dog.
Bro, I'm fucking old. You're not old.
Old, dog.
Shut the fuck up.
Getting old, bro. You know what? Because it's literally just the fact. It's just, if I keep it light, I mean, I can drink a lot more beer.
Bro, those Coronas were delicious, bro.
I mean, they were good.
Don't be knocking them filthy Coronas, bro.
No, like, I'm not knocking them.
I'm not knocking them, but I'm about to talk shit on them.
No, it's literally just the fact that if I'm eating a lot while I'm drinking beer, bro, it's just so heavy.
Bro, you're always eating. What the fuck?
That's what I'm talking about, dog.
This man says, but when I'm...
Bro,
It's like this and like that and like this.
Bro, it's like I just got fucking nutted in, bro. I'm filled to the...
Not the nut. Not...
It's like, dog, just pull out of me already. I'm fucking done, dude. I'm done. I'm a Twinkie right now. Right?
Not the nut, bro.
And that's what I'm talking about. I'm like, bro, I gotta, I need a break, dog. It's heavy on my stomach, dog. This guy's fucking mad. I got him, bro.
He's mad. What'd you cut him off?
No. I just, motherfuckers get mad when I'm doing the speed limit.
Oh, he's mad?
I'm like, bro, there's too many fucking cops, bro. At least, like, when I'm driving on my way home and shit, I'm like, bro, I'm not speeding for you, dog. Like, if you want to ride, if you want to fucking tailgate, dog, go ahead, dude. Ride me raw, dude. I don't care.
Ride me raw.
Ride me fucking raw, dog.
Bro, I just got some fucking fondue.
You got what? Dude, these roads remind me of the roads on the way to Houston. They all those back roads. Like driving through fucking Hewitt and all that shit. That's what it reminds me. Oh shit!
What? You got a shit, dog?
No. I didn't realize it's true. Coming up so soon. There we go. I'm good. Yo, that dude was mad. I was hitting those fucking brakes, dog.
You're hitting the bring out the brakes, bro. Why am I broke?
What the fuck is this shit?
What did I buy? Dude, was I drunk and played this game last night?
What? Play what?
I don't know, my account's broke.
No, you didn't hop. You didn't hop on the game, bro.
I just played Smite?
Yeah. Yeah, because, bro, when you, remember you got off, and then you came to the living room, you were chilling, we were watching the movie, and then you went to bed, bro. Unless you fucking woke up and went.
Hell nah.
But,
Fuck
I
no.
highly doubt it, dog. Wow. What was it, stoneshard?
Yeah, I'm broke in this account. Oh, I put my money up. I see. I put my money in my vault.
I was like, bro, did you get fucking, you got drunk and spent all your virtual money?
No, dude, I'd have a different reaction, bro.
I was gonna say, bro, it'd be a lot better than fucking rooms to go.
Shut the fuck up.
You're like, nah, I need something a little bit smaller. She's like, yo, I got you. Whatever you want, I got
she
you.
got me all right. She got me.
Got you.
She got me good, bro.
She's like, we're gonna make sure my commission. I mean, your furniture is amazing.
Yeah, she got me good, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm a little sad about everything.
Hell yeah, dude, it looks great though.
You like
It
it?
looks great. Yeah, bro, it looks great. The table, that does look like that little Ouija thing, but
Bro, shut up.
dude, it's cool though that it does that little spinning thing in the middle. I like that. And then that bench that wraps around it, that's pretty cool, dude.
Bro, you're gonna end up going there and getting one, watch.
No. It is cool, but not.
But not that cool.
No, not that cool.
Damn.
That fucker looks like it was probably $900. $1,200 with the fucking chairs, dog.
Yeah, you're about right.
Yeah, I fucking knew it, bro. Yo, is this ice, dog?
Like,
What is this?
immigration enforcement?
No. It's Belton. It's Belton police, bro. I don't know why I jumped to ice, dog.
Bro, you got on that ice train right away. You're like, is this ice?
I did, bro. I was like, yo, that's ice. Bro, you know what, man? There's been a bunch of fucking, like, neighborhood alerts. And so a little bit after that freeze, people were like, oh, be careful. There's ice over here. There's ice over there, right? And, bro, I was thinking, I was like, bro, didn't all the ice melt? Like, what the fuck are they talking about? And yo, Nancy was like, no, they're talking about like ICE, like fucking, you know, the agency. I was like, oh shit.
Shit.
And, yeah, they've been active over there.
Fuck.
Motherfuckers have been on that. I think they've been in Waco too. Shit's crazy. Yo, what the fuck? Dude, there's so much traffic.
What's the day, bro? I don't even know what the day is. What's the day?
It's Thursday, bro. Dude, there's so much fucking traffic. Why is there so much fucking traffic, dog? What the?
Is it a holiday?
Yeah, that bitch is looking forward. She's like, yo, fuck you, bro. Oh, is this
Yeah. She don't like you, dog. She don't.
Let me go.
She don't like your kind, bro.
Fuck yeah, bro. All right, cool.
She don't fuck with your kind,
Bro,
bro.
she was there. Yo, you know how you do that thing where you're like, I'm not letting. Oh shit. Oh shit. I gotta turn left. Oh,
Bro,
shit.
you sound like you got a shit, bro. I put the AC on in honor of you, bro.
Hell yeah.
It got up to 78.
Bro, you know how you do that look where, like you're looking ahead. You see out your peripheral, you're like, yo, I know you want to merge. I'm gonna look ahead and not even acknowledge you.
Damn.
That's exactly what she did, bro. I'm staring hard at her, bro. Her fucking, her passenger's looking at me. Dude, she's looking dead ahead. She's like, fuck that. Fuck that. She just keeps rolling. Bro, if this fucking Camaro or Charger, if he fucking speeds up, bro, I'm on it, dude. I'm on it, bro.
Eat his ass,
right,
bro.
Dude, I need to take this left. I mean, it's not the worst thing.
You're cooked.
I can go straight and so you know, I can turn off that, but fucking bro. Skates. Oh shit. Bro, that Chinese food was awesome. Yeah, those fucking ronas were good too, dog. Oh, fuck, man. I need to fuck up these lights. Yeah, she doesn't want us to get in front of her, dog. Yeah, she's not gonna do it. Fuck you guys. Fuck them.
Alright, so guess what? They canceled on me, bro.
Offer up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine.
They said fuck you, bro.
They really did.
They did.
They said, fuck you and your mama.
I mean, fuck them, bro. If they're not gonna sit there and
Fuck 'em.
do it right, bro. I'm telling you, man. Like I said, I would say just look up some how-to videos on those specific models. See, because the manufacturers, they might have some how-to videos. If not, I would just YouTube it. Because if it's a popular brand, there's a really good chance that somebody has some setup videos.
Alright, this guy sells fodder. Freeing the underling. There's 2 jobs you can help us with. Cleansing ritual and freeing the underling. Fuck the cleansing ritual. Care for the latest gossip? A certain small-time gang has gotten the nerve to declare war on me? On me, blood? Why else would they snatch one of my men? Either way, if they're planning to soar high, it would be wise to clip their wings. Oh, and do your best to rescue my guy before he bites the dust. Tell me more about this deal, bitch.
Hell yeah.
Let's get to the reward. What's the fucking reward, cunt? 815 crowns? That's a lot of crowns. I need more.
Yo, you gotta be careful in this bitch, bro. There's so many
Bro, he's trying
to
to...
get pulled over left and right, dog. I'm trying to get home. Trying to find my way home, dog. Oh shit, wait, I'm going close. Fuck you, bro. There you go. Oh, dude, I know why. I remember this road. Dude, there's always construction up and down this road, and usually they got detours.
Fuck, bro, it's a sorcerer. I don't want to fucking fight a sorcerer.
Yeah, that's right, bro.
He has a penchant for reducing things to ashes. His latest raid left no trace of the caravan guards. Ooh, I'm getting scared, bro. I'm getting so fucking scared. I know. Fuck, man. Not even charred remain. Like, on God. Honestly, if this game started putting in, like, on God, like, in the dialogue.
The thunderbolts of his asshole.
Like, don't let my boy get cooked. You need to bring him back alive. Like, yeah. I wish I had like some Gen Z.
If you're gonna have a like a churn timer for when you gotta sit there and save them.
Like
some of those games, especially like churn based shit, they're like, oh hey, you got 8 turns to finish the objective.
Like, on God, bro. On God.
So who knows? Bro, you're fucking loving that game, bro. Has Annie come back to watch you?
No, Annie's probably like living her life. She's like, dude, that guy was just too fucking dumb for me.
Yeah, she's like, bro, I spent fucking 8 hours guiding this motherfucker.
And he just kept dying. He just kept dying.
Bro, you did. Dude, I was literally, I'm like, bro, why the fuck? Dude, I had to ask Annie. I'm like, yo, why does he keep leaving? And it was because you were resetting the spawns. Like, bro, this motherfucker's been doing this shit for like 2 hours, at least from what I've seen.
Yep.
And it's like, bro, how long have you been failing this shit?
Yep.
Motherfucker's gonna hit max level just failing.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have no shame in my game, brother.
But you know what, though? You know what? I get that, because I've done that shit in a game before, where I spent literally fucking hours just getting smacked. And I'm like, bro, I know I'm too under leveled. I'm gonna fucking beat it. And then you beat it, and you're just like, bro, that wasn't even fucking worth it. Like, you celebrate for 5 minutes, and you're like, that wasn't even worth it. I'm an idiot. Oh, I gotta take a shit.
Bro, you've been sitting on this shit for fucking 2 months now.
Dude, for real.
Like, you owe yourself this shit, bro. You owe yourself this shit. Like, you've been a good boy.
Dude, I get what you were talking about with your fucking toilet, dog. That shit's crooked as hell. I was like, bro, what the hell?
I think I gotta get a new toilet seat. Dude, well, really, I need to get a plunger.
Toilet, bro. That motherfucker's small, too. I was like, oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. After I bought the house and I moved in, I took my first shit. I was like, damn, they got me with the toilet.
Yeah.
Both the toilets are small, bro. Like, they're both shitty.
I mean, but at least if you get a better toilet, or not better, like toilet seat, yeah, it'd be better.
Yeah.
Dude, that motherfucker, I can feel it.
Because when you want to take a shit, like, you want to be comfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
bro, you're gonna be there for time.
And you're there to you're there for some relief and also some satisfaction. Like, that's where I'm extremely progressive, is on the can. Like,
oh, yeah.
That's where I get shit done. Literally.
It's like, you know what? Maybe world peace is possible. And then you get done with your shit and you're like, nah, fuck that. That's not possible.
Like, dude, I still got some more in me. Bro, speaking of shit, stool softener.
Bro.
You
pop those like candy?
Yeah, yo, did I ever tell you about the Flintstones?
No.
So I was in Syracuse, New York. I think I was like 20. It was before the military. And my friend, bailed on me, bro. He went to go fuck this chick, and I was like, I'm so lonely. I had nothing to do. I didn't want to play Halo. I didn't want to play anything. So, but I got really fucking hungry. And there's these Flintstones, bro. So I had one. It was delicious.
You mean the Flintstone vitamin?
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
I had a second one, bro. I was like, damn, that was even better. So I had like 8 more. I had like 10 Flintstone vitamins, bro. And like within like an hour, I was sweating. I couldn't breathe. I was lying on the ground with my shirt off. And he lived with roommates. And like they were pouring water on me and shit. And they were like, bro, this girl that was like a girlfriend to one of the roommates was like, what drugs did you take? And I was like, the fuck? I was like,
bro, she's like, I've never heard of that. What is it?
I was like, I took the stones. He's like, we smoking rocks.
She's like, oh, he's a crackhead.
Yeah. She was already like, all right, we overdosed on crack. And I was like, no, stones. Yeah, and I had like, and I was pointing to the bottle, and she's like, how many Flintstones did you have? And I was like, 10-ish. And she's like, holy fuck, can you throw up? And I like tried throwing up, and like nothing came. I was fucking starving. Like I already devoured those shits. Like there's no coming up. And like basically, bro, I was just like buying time. And like my friend comes home from fucking his girl, like some random bitch. And he's like, what drugs did you take? And I was like, Flintstones, bro. I took fucking Flintstones. Dude, I was so miserable. I was in so much pain. And like later on we looked into it, and I like overloaded myself with too much iron, and I was just like clogging up my blood system, my circulation. Yeah, and like we still like once in a while we talk, and like we talk about how I almost like out of all the drugs I've done, we talked about how I almost overdosed of everything, bro. I almost died to Flintstones. I literally couldn't breathe, and like I was choking at one point.
You know the thing is, dog, I feel like they would have had to have put a reference to Flintstones on your tombstone.
Yeah, I had
like,
to.
Fucking Wilma, Bam Bam, some shit like that. You know, like.
That's why, like, when I see people popping Flintstones, I was like, bro,
You better calm down.
like, go easy on the Stones, dog. Go fucking easy on. Watch yourself, man. I was like, I got my eye on you, you little fucking crackhead. You be popping too many Flintstones, dog.
You don't want to fucking get A, and then they're like, yo, what were you addicted to? And it's like,
Yeah, I'm at rehab for Flintstones. I'm literally at rehab, bro, for Flintstones.
fucking Stones, man.
Bro, I like couldn't get enough of the Flintstones, dog.
Dude, that's a wild story. Because, you know, it's not something you would think that, you know, could end up hurting you, but yeah.
Yeah, bro. I fucking got rocked with the Flintstones. Like, you know what's funny? I haven't had a fucking Flintstone since. Like, that's the type of overdose I experienced. It was such a powerful overdose. I ain't risking that shit ever again, bro. I was like, I'll get iron elsewhere. I'll figure it out. Like, I'll have red meat if I fucking have to. Like, yeah, bro. I haven't had. You know what? That shit's dangerous for kids because like they tasted so good too.
Oh yeah.
Like that's a dangerous vitamin. Like woo. Anyway, I'm here today. I'm breathing. I'm streaming. I'm fucking ripping ass in the fucking toilet. Like, you know, I'm like living my life, dog.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Bro, last night, I don't remember if we won any games, but I certainly had fun.
Yeah, we won some games, bro.
We did?
Yeah.
Was I playing like trash? Like, I don't remember, bro.
No, we were doing pretty good, dude, and we were actually spanking before, the internet went out. I think I was, fuck, you were Ymir, I was...
Oh my god, I was Ymir. Hold on. Let me see the stats.
I think I was Nua or some shit. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I think we were playing we have to get a win in. Like we have to get a win in.
Dude, we were going pretty hard, bro, because you were finishing all the kills.
Was I really? As Ymir?
Yeah, dude, we were slapping them, dude. It was great.
I gotta see my score. I gotta see.
And then, bro.
Then the internet gets killed.
Yeah, dude, I hear from your room you're like, Fly! I was like, dude, what happened? You're like, dude, the power went out. Like, what are you talking about, bro? The power's still on. And then, dude, all of a sudden I see on the screen the Wi-Fi symbol flashing. I was like, oh shit. And that's why I was trying to figure out what happened. It's like, oh shit, yeah, you flipped the breaker. Yeah, I was wild. Man, spilled the beer.
Bro, alright, for being trash drunk, we won 1, 2. We got 3 games. We won 3 games. We lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We lost 9 games.
Wait, I'm gonna say this though. 3 of those games, we should have just fucking cut our losses. Because the guy that we invited, bro, he was playing, I think for two games at least, he was playing Niza. And he just kept fucking rushing out there without us. I'm like, bro, what the hell are you doing? And then, and then he's like, oh, let me shoot somebody else. And then I think he ended up getting, I don't know, he got like another squishy. And that was the thing, he kept getting like squishies that he wanted to like just try out. But, which is fine, but it's like he kept rushing out there, bro. And dude, I was like, bro, what the hell is going on? I don't even know what's going on anymore. But then now once we like switched the stuff that we're like, all right, we got this, is easy. Yeah, we were all right.
But bro,
It's pretty fun though.
that's good, boy.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking fun, bro.
I'll tell you what's really fun. Fucking getting wasted on Coronas and playing Smite, and then, dude, I was looking at our last game, like we were raping them when we lost internet. We were literally, I felt like we were gonna get arrested. It was so good.
Yeah, dude, it was good. I'm actually surprised he sent us friend invites after that.
Who did?
The guy that we were playing with, I can't remember his name.
When I was Ymir and you were Nua?
Yeah.
Yeah, we bro, I'm sorry, bro. We fucking, our internet crashed. He knew something was up, though.
Yeah, well, it was weird because the internet crashed for both of us, but mine, it was kind of delayed. So I was still in the game, and he's like, oh, you scared? Like, I think he got disconnected. I was like, oh, what the hell? And then, yeah, then I got kicked.
He probably knew we were having such a good time, too. He wanted to be, he's like, dude, these guys are fucking smashing beers, just playing Smite, living the fucking dream.
Yeah. I mean, because that's the thing, man. It's like, dude, I don't care about using you guys. I mean, the main thing is just like, if we're using you guys, it's fine. But, bro, like, we can't just keep doing 1v3s, you know?
Yeah. The guy may be new, but it's not insane. It's
Yeah. I was like, you gotta calm down, dog.
But yeah.
Gotta calm down. It's like, bro, it's like, you're thinking about those fucking syrupy IHOP foot jobs, dog. You need to calm down.
Yeah. The single father, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Poor guy. He's
Bro,
still trying to win a
yo,
game as Nua.
He's like, yo, but when you got a type, he's like fucking big titty. What do you say, big titty goth bitches?
Yeah, yeah, big titty goth bitches. That's when I knew we should have probably backed out, bro. It was when he said.
I don't know. Dude, that's why I was like, yo, I know this motherfucker right now is thinking about the syrupy IHOP foot jobs on it.
Bro, when you said big titty,
I know what you heard.
I was like, alright, this man's gonna stay single for a while.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, I don't think he understands the assignment. Like I don't know if fucking big titty goth bitches are into single dads that play Smite at like midnight before they have to pick up their kid from school.
Dog, honestly, I feel like...
Honestly, that's what they're into.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, if anything, I feel like that would be where you would find them.
Honestly, their expectations in life are so low, they don't give a fuck.
Oh, Jesus.
They're like, as long as you got a big badonkadonk, I don't give a fuck.
Bro, but...
You could be a deadbeat dad, I'll let you smash.
Dude, but I fucking swear, bro, Smite has one of the worst fucking communities. Some of those motherfuckers, oh my god. Dude, they get so fucking toxic, bro. And then, like,
They do.
when they win, it's like, bro, and I know, because, bro, we're a part of it, dog. I know.
Bro, it's really, you know, I'll tell you right now, it's really fucked up because they'll start laughing and shit if you misplay, and I'm like, bro, you're so toxic. I was like, you have a small dick. It's okay. This is where you grow, motherfuckers.
I will say though, I mean, it is a good way of pissing somebody off to get them to, like, they're trying to goad you into into coming at them, you know? And I'm not gonna lie, bro, a lot of times they can get me where I'm like, yo, fuck this motherfucker, and I go out and then I just get slapped. They're like, yeah, you fucking thought, and then they just start spamming, laughing even more. I'm like, ah, shit. But yeah, I fucking love it, bro. I fucking love it. But yeah, good times, dog. Good times.
Damn good times.
I said, bro, dude, honestly, I knew it. I knew at some point I was going to come back to Spike, dog. Every time, dude, I would always take long breaks from Spike, right? And every time I'm like, I know I'm going to go back to it. Like, Spike treats me fucking horribly. They just use me for fucking buying gens and all the toxicity in the matches and all that. Like, it just abuses me, bro. I know.
Do you feel abused, bro? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, bro. I know I'm gonna be mistreated by Spike, but I have to come back, bro. Dude, there's literally been some times where I would uninstall that. I'm like, fuck this game, bro. And then like the next day I'm installing it. I'm like, fucking bitch.
Like, I'm fucking retarded. I can't believe I'm doing this.
I'm so fucking stupid, dude. I don't know why the hell I uninstalled it. And then I get on, get slapped down, and I'm like, yo, this is why I uninstalled it.
I know why now. I understand.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I had to relearn that lesson why I uninstalled it. Oh, man.
And
Honestly,
if you
though,
don't,
I have more fun on the duels
when they're not good.
No, when the season are actually in play and people are actually like separated by ranks, you know? Because, dude, right now, as far as I can see, dude, the season isn't in play because, I mean, there's no movement at all. Like, typically you get qualifying matches and then you get plays and all that shit. My thing keeps spazzing out, so I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I like it more when it's fucking, people are actually ranked because, people that are just fucking straight slobbing on it and mopping the floor with people, they get boosted up the ranks quickly. So unless they just start losing on purpose, or create a Smurf account, which, not everybody wants to do because they want their fucking skins, you're kind of dealing with people of your own elo. gotta get good with nuts, dog. You gotta get real good with nuts.
With nut?
Be like, you guys wanted the nut. Here comes nut. Oh, bro, don't leave your house, dog, right now. There's so much fucking traffic, dog.
Bro, I never leave my house.
There's so much traffic, dude. Like, just don't. If you're thinking about it, you're like, yo, let me go do this. Let me go. No, don't.
Don't do it, bloodbath.
There's so much fucking traffic, bro. Oh, it took me like 40 minutes to get over here, man. Fucking traffic. Some bullshit. Bitch, I know you're not. I was about to ride that fucking bike over here. Get the fuck out of here, dog.
Get him, bloodbath.
It's one of those e-bikes. Bitch was about to go across the fucking street while I'm turning. Like, nah, dog.
Not the e-bike.
Not the e-bike, dog. Not the fucking e-bike. Yo, I'm sweating that. Oh shit. I'm sweating that fucking Rona out, dog.
I was sweating last night, bro.
Bro, I know you were, dude. I know you were. Dog, honestly, I was pretty good last night, dude. I was cold. I got cold, bro. I had that fucking fan blasted on me, dog.
Did you take it with you into the bedroom?
No, dude, I was cold. I was like, nah, hell nah.
Fuck no.
Dude, I was bundled up, bro. And I was trying to knock out, bro. I couldn't knock out. And then finally, honestly, dude, I don't think it was until like 6 or 7 o'clock I knocked out. And, dude, I think I woke up like 10:30 or 11. And I was good, bro. I felt pretty rested. Alright, dog. I'm gonna let you get back to streaming, dog.
Alright, big dog.
I had fun, bro.
Did you make it home safely?
Yeah.
That's a good boy.
If you want to play later or fucking tomorrow or whatever, let me know, dog.
Alright, I'm playing my my loser game right now.
Stoneshard?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Oh my god. What's the wolf? Oh, it's chasing the squirrel. Dude, it's weird. A wolf is chasing a squirrel, and the fox is chasing the wolf.
Oh, it has an ecosystem?
I don't know, but it looks weird. The squirrel looks fucked. That's all I know. Alright, big dog. I'll talk to you. Text me tomorrow.
Alright, man.
Alright, later, blood.
Peace.
Alright, let's get this Fleetwort. Let's smoke a little J. You know I like that fucking stoner feeling. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. 6, 7. Bro, get fucked. Like, just get absolutely fucking fucked. Like, life's a bitch, and then you come across me. Like, the fucking ball busters, bro. Get fucked. Man, I wish I had these powers in high school. I would have fucked so many people up. Alright. Almost there. Ooh. Yep, get that fleet worm. Fleet worm. I don't give a fuck. What's our food at? 19 and 30. Okay. Yeah, let's get this peasant stew out the fucking way. Eat, leave. Well, they might be fucking bees. Maybe not. Walk this way. Six, 7. Balls. Where's he going? Fuck are you going, bro? Fuck are you going? Oh shit, I just electrocuted myself. Fuck am I going? Alright, what do we have? Whoa! Whoa! Should find some grub. Come over here and find it. There you go. I would like full mana. It's okay. I'll just kite. Where's your boy at? Fucking dash, bro. What the fuck? Dude was not playing around. Honey Hornet. Let's check these corpses. Well, I might be able to use this right now. We'll carry it with us. Damn motherfucker charged me hard as fuck. Are we at the map? No, we're not. Eight? Okay. I'm kind of being a Jew with my shit. I'm okay with that. Alright, let's try it again. Let's go in again. I didn't quite have full mana. What happens if I shout? Fuck did they go? Okay. Where's your boy? fuck is your boy? There he is. That's what I care about. How hard did he hit me? He didn't. Give me those crowns. Ooh, fuck. Well, that's an introduction. Okay, this is what we're walking into. Who the fuck is this? Why can't I loot him? Is this guy tier 3? Turncoat. Mighty kick. Shield bash. Okay. Alright, listen up, fruitcake. I'm the new sheriff in these parts. Get your ass over here, bud. Where you going? Oh, I want to go get your fucking girlfriend. Alright, I got something for the both of you. Why is my mana low? Great. Who the fuck is this? I need mana. Fuck. Just me and you? You're fucked. Suck on these balls, bitch. Actually, 6 balls. Oh, fuck, that hurts me too. Whoops! Fuck, the balls hurt me too? Rest. Fuck. I didn't read that in the manual. How much pain are we in? Oh, we're fucking hungry. No, you'll be alright. Bro! Yo, fair fights only, motherfucker. What can you do? Oh, you're a fire bitch. You're a fire bitch, huh? Well, I'm electricity. Okay. I don't think he's in range yet. Fuck, there's another one. Leveled, cunt. Let's go, 20 piece. Bro, you're a fucking hero. Okay. Is that even fair? Is that even fucking fair? Yeah, that checks out. Yeah, that checks out. That's exactly what was supposed to happen. Yeah, I've already read this. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, we're going to use this trap. Damn, I got to do a whole fucking ass run again. Forgot my blessing. Alright, I can't face tank tier 3s like I can tier 2s. I just found that out. I was today years old. Motherfucker just absolutely mounted me. What's up, Mammon? What up, Brotato? I'm getting fucking pushed around right now, man. This shit's tough. I don't know if you saw, but I just got slayed. So I have to walk all the way back. You're waiting for the update? Yeah, someone was telling me about the update for this game. What's the update? And I just started playing this game about 5 days ago, 6 days ago. I fucking absolutely love it. What do you know what the update's gonna do? What's that? I'll take all recommendations. Oh. Yeah, I think when I do my permadeath run, that's when I'll do it. But right now, I'm so slow at this game. Like, I'm very slow at this game, bro. Someone was telling me, though, about that. And I definitely will do that. But I'm just such a slow player in general. Yeah, what's the new update? I know it's coming. I think there are wolves over here. They let me pass before. Alright, I wanted to discover this spot for fast travel purposes. Yeah. I'm interested in the update. New enemies, bro. Watch this tier 3, bro. This tier 3 enemy just like... This tier 3 enemy just like literally shit right through me. You know what I am noticing though? Is that the developers are listening to the community. Which I think is amazing. Because someone was telling me that it didn't start out with a caravan and shit, and people were, it was so painful for people to fast travel, to not be able to fast travel. So I like that the developers are really adamant about making sure that they deliver what the community wants, which makes me like this game even more. Wait, there's no sound in the game? How about now? Okay, I had it turned off. Thank you. My shit got tweaked like yesterday, so I wasn't sure which one was supposed to have volume and which one wasn't. Okay, I see now. Is it too loud? I think there's wolves right here. Yeah. And I think there's bad guys right here. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, I'm from Texas, brother. Where are you from? What country are you in? Dude, I got jacked up by that fucking crossbow, man. You're from Poland. Holy shit, brother. How is it over there? Tell me about Poland, my man. I never sold this. That's right, I'm gonna die anyway. This is like I'm a die run. It's peaceful. Everything good. Yeah. Slow life. Are you guys like, do you have to live, like, are you guys stacked on each other? What's the living like? Meaning, do you guys have a lot of room? Can you grow a garden if you wanted to? Are you like, do you guys have like countryside? Like, how big is Poland? Let's just look. Okay, Poland is that big. Okay, so Poland is a little smaller than Texas. Right? That's about right. Poland. Okay, so it'd be like this little patch. Okay. Poland is half city, half countrysides. Dude, that's crazy. Poland's pretty big for like Europe. Look how big Poland is. Holy shit, look how big Ukraine is. Wait, are you worried about the Ukraine-Russia war? Does it like make you nervous about when this war started? Did it make your country nervous? Yeah, because you're one state away, and what if Russia is like, you know what? Why stop right here? Because where? How far did? Eastern regions, Luhansk and Donetsk. Luhansk and Donetsk. All right, so Donetsk they controlled, and all right, so right here. Yeah, bro, they're not far. Like, they're right here. We're trying to help Ukraine. We don't want to have Russians on border. We have border with Russia. You do? We have border with Russia, but it's not that dangerous because it's only from Stalingrad. Right here? This is Russia? How does that make sense? How did they get this? How the fuck? Bro, how is this Russia? That's like us saying like this right here is the United States. Well, to be fair, this is the USA right here. But we bought this from Russia. I don't have anything bad to Russians. It's all about politics. Yeah. Poland has an election, right? Poland has an election, right? Like, you guys have an actual president that you elected, right? Yeah, and I don't think Russia's... I don't think Russia's doing elections, bro. I don't think they're doing elections. Look how big Russia is. Jeez Louise. Did you know that Alaska is a third of our territory? I was stationed at, it's called Arifjan. It is right in Anchorage. I was stationed right here. When I was in the military, I was stationed in Arifjan. Where the hell is it? Oh, they're not going to bring it up. Here it is. Joint Base Elmendorf-Richardson. We called it J-Bear for JBER. So Elmendorf was Air Force, and then Richardson is the Army post. So Air Force had all this shit right here, and then we were broke bitches right here as the Army. And then when we deployed in April, and it was 20 degrees. It was like 25 degrees. It wasn't bad for us because we were so used to it in April. We got deployed to the Middle East, so we flew in April, right? So we left Anchorage, and we landed right here. It was a base called Arifjan. I feel like it's right around here. So anyway, we landed here, and then we went up to here. We went to Lebanon. No, we went to Jordan. Sorry, we went to Jordan. We were going to enter Lebanon, but they refused us. And the reason we deployed was because Syria... We were going to invade Syria because they were gassing civilians. And so we were going to invade Syria, and we were going to go right into Damascus where they were gassing. And we were training for like 9 months for this mission. Anyway, Syria never gassed their civilians again. It was a waste of U.S. money, and the deployment was a wash, and we went right back. So I didn't see any action. I didn't get to see shit. Okay, we have in Poland some American soldiers. Great guys. I'm glad they are here. And women, of course, also. Yeah. You guys, because I know that we help make sure. I think we have posts in Warsaw. And then there's so many, ever since World War II, we have got like how many, hold on. How many U.S. installations are in Germany? I won't say, huh? Roughly 800 sites? That's not accurate. Yeah, we have over 40. So look, this, ever since World War II, bro, this is our setup. This is how many we're making. I mean, it's kind of crazy. We don't need to be. Germany's never going to go to that level of extreme, I don't think, again. But like, just in case they do. But like, how many generations are we removed from World War II? I think we're on the 3rd generation, right? Right now, Poland will focus on increased army, focus more money on it, and etc. We have alliances, but not many people here believe on it too much. We need to be strong without alliances. Yeah, I agree. I want everybody in Europe to be strong because of this guy over here. We're not too fond of Russia and the United States. We don't really like Russia. I'm not gonna lie, we don't like Russia at all. We don't like Russia. You obviously know we don't like the guy in Venezuela that we just captured. We don't like Russia and Cuba, what they're doing with Cuba. We don't like how this is 90 miles. I mean, you guys have it worse, right? Because I don't want to say it, but I'll say it. Anybody in Europe can be struck by an atomic bomb or a nuclear weapon. No problem. We can't get hit by any nuclear weapons. We control everything. But Russia sucks cock on your... Bro, yeah, I don't... You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to say this, bro. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to be straight about it. Ukraine is fucking corrupt. I don't like Ukraine. Russia is fucking corrupt. I don't like Russia. But what I don't like is what Russia is doing to Ukraine. Russia is living on the theory that they're taking back land that they once owned. I'm sure you know better than me about this because it's so close to your home. You probably learn about it in your history books. And like this right here, the growth of Russia over the years. Let's look. Oh, how about this? The growth of China over the last 60 years. Chart, graph. Let's see if there's an overlay. No. Territory. No, this doesn't help. I just know that China and Russia have been sucking up the most land because they're greedy fucks. China used to never be this big. This is huge. I have professors from Vietnam, and she says you have to watch China. She says China's like one of the worst countries because they're so greedy. And China and Russia are boys now. But we armed Taiwan. Epstein Files drama is everything right now. Is it really? What do you guys hear on the Epstein Files? What are you guys hearing on the Epstein Files? Let's hear it. I am all... Bro, you have my attention. Let's talk. Do you guys have Trump in the Epstein Files? Do you guys have Trump in there? Because, like, over here, they're saying, yes, Trump is in the Epstein Files, and then Republicans are saying, no, Trump's not in the Epstein Files, blase, blase, blah. So I don't fucking know. I have no idea if Trump's in it or he isn't. But from what I can see, if he's in it, they're not going to do shit about it. But and the Democrats are dead set that he's in it, and the Republicans are dead set that he's not. So I guess what I want to know is, what is your media telling you? And do you guys have polarization? Are you guys as polarized as we are with Republicans and Democrats hating each other? Like, bro, there could, like, in the 90s, you could have been Democrat, you could have been Republican. All celebrities are. Bro, they all need to go to prison. They all need to go to prison with Diddy and do, like, 20 years. That's child. There are many Polish topics in Epstein Files. Like, you guys have superstars that are on the Epstein. Bro, like, how fucking disgusting is it, right? How fucking disgusting is it that these people are so rich? They could literally go to a strip club. They could go on a yacht and invite young ladies of age, right? But they want to have little kids. They want to... How small does your fucking shit have to be that you have to... And Epstein have some Polish workers and take girls from Poland. Bro, that's so fucked up. Like, it's fucked up. Like, if Trump is in the files, I want to see it, and I want him to go to prison. If anybody is in those files, they need to serve prison time. Like Prince Andrew, or Andrew now. He needs to go to prison. He even pays for college for them. Yeah, bro, when it comes to pedophilia, I don't fucking play around. That shit's disgusting. There's no room for it. Yeah, Trump, if Trump isn't, I don't give a fuck. He could be 800 years old. That motherfucker's gonna serve life. You think I give a shit about age? Bro, if he is in the Epstein Files, he needs to go to prison. If Joe Biden who I wouldn't be surprised is his name was to come up. Did he can be available on 100% to serve? Who are you talking about, Biden or Trump? Because I know Biden was old as fuck, man. He was losing his shit too. Hold on, Biden age. Yeah, look, he's 80. He was 82. He was 8. You can't run out from yeah, you can't outrun age, bro. Hold on. Joe Biden sniffing. Bro. Wait. This shit. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look, this is a married Congress. This woman is married to another congressman, and look, he's sniffing her. Like this and this shit. Oh, right here. Look, bro. This shit right here is fucked. Like this shit. Look at. Clearly, is like don't look it. He was a Giga Chad, bro. He's Giga Smurfing. Oh, dude. So, like, I don't know if he's in the... I don't know, but if Trump... Hold on, let's just look. Why is taking a big gamble by releasing millions? I just want to know. AI. Let's ask AI, bro. Let's just ask AI. Yes, Donald Trump is extensively mentioned in the Jeffrey Epstein files. Recent reports from February 2026, that's this month, indicated that he's one of the most frequently named individuals in the documents released by the Department of Justice. All right, tell me, what about your president? Bro, his wife, Melania, is mentioned. Him and his wife are mentioned between 30 and 38,000 times across 5,300 documents. So he went there in 97. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Trump's been there. Trump needs to go to prison. Will Donald Trump go to prison? Let's ask AI. There was a scandal that he robbed some grandfather for an apartment. He was supposed to take care of him in exchange for the apartment. And the grandfather ended up in a social welfare home, and the president didn't even know about it. Is that real? Did that really happen? Did that really happen? Hold on. Donald Tusk, grandfather scandal. I think this is the wrong grandfather scandal. There is a chance that he was a pimp who took girls for some upper class people. Are you talking about the current? Who's the current president? Poland current president. Okay, this guy. Hold on. Wow, he is young. Okay. He took part in collective fights at football matches, calling it an honorable fights, illegal fights. Bro, what the fuck? Your president's gangster. He knows how to talk. Okay, fair enough. So wait, all right, question. What country is your best ally? Like, who do you guys, like, always... Is he the president? He's the president, right? Like, yeah, the Republic of Poland. Yeah, who's your best ally? Historically, it's Hungary, huh? Right now, USA, we got you, bro! Is Romania built up? Is Romania a good country to visit? I've always wondered about them. Because they have access to the Black Sea. I watch a lot of history, like cartoon skits about these countries in particular. These countries right here. I've watched a lot of videos on, like North Macedonia, how it's separated from Greece based on religion, how Serbia got greedy. People don't trust here on Europe anymore after all immigration stuff. Yeah, it's crazy the amount of immigrants that you guys are allowing into Europe. Like, France right now is just out of control with scammers on the streets. Like, you can't... Dude, look at this. Dude, look at this road system, right? Look how overcrowded this shit. Look at this. Look at this. I could never live here. All right. Now look. That's just like, but look at ours. This is our busiest country by far. This right here is our busiest state. I mean, this right here is our busiest state. Look, Los Angeles, right? All right. So that to me is crazy, right? That right there is too much. Okay, and then let's go to Houston. Houston's closer to me. All right, I live like right around here. I live Central Texas. I live right around here. Houston, right? This is Houston, okay? One of our biggest cities, most populated cities. Okay. New York City is our biggest city. I'm showing you this for a reason. I'll get back to it. All right. Now, this is too much, right? You guys in Europe, not necessarily Poland, but look at this fucking shit. Look at this. Look at this. This is insane. Like, there's no freedom in between connections. Like, this is just, it's never ending. And look, when you get to Paris, look how fucked that is. What's your theory? What is your theory? Bro, I couldn't, this is one of the reasons why I haven't visited Europe. It's just so busy. Like, it's crazy. Let's look at Italy. Italy's a little better. Alright, let's look at Poland. Yeah, this is more tolerable. What's the Poland population? I'm gonna guess 40 million. $36 to 38 million. Okay. Whoa. A population swap is underway in Europe with people from Islamic countries. They want to get rid of Christianity and make the native population a minority. They have a reason and plan for this. They are about something with it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, imagine you have to hide your religion. You can, like, Paris, yeah, dude, Paris is in trouble. Paris is in trouble, bro. Like, the scammers there. Yeah, this is Africa. Yeah. Dude, I could never go here. I could never visit Paris. I had a friend that went here in like the early 2000s, and they loved it. And they went back like a year and a half ago, and they said it's a fucking ghetto. It's no longer the same. It's just shit. It went to shit, bro. Germany, Sweden also. Sweden too, huh? Where's Sweden at? I know they're up here somewhere. Sweden too? Wait, Monaco. What is this? Monaco. How did Monaco... What? Is this a country? I know Portugal, Spain. What the fuck, Monaco? Monaco. Yeah, I would be afraid to leave at night too, I'll be honest. So get this. Your population is about, we'll call it 40 million. All right? That's the same population of Texas. So right here, biggest military installation for the United States, right here, Fort Hood. We got another fort. We got an Air Force base right here. We have another base over here. We got another base down here. We have a huge installation, another Fort Bliss right there, and Fort Worth right here. And we don't have problems to take immigrants that have similar culture. Yeah, but what about the extremists? Like, oh, you do take Ukrainians? Are they good? Do they pay taxes and shit? Do they behave? Man, Ukraine is so big. Look how big that shit is. And Kazakhstan? Yeah, but they don't have much green. This is all like desert. This is all oil, I bet. And there's a genocide in Africa right now. Genocide in Africa 2026. Sudan, that's right. Nigeria. Wow. Okay, so they're saying
But Islamic countries are just, we are not connected. Dude, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard to, like, they project their culture, right? And they want us to absorb it. And I'm like, no, you're moving to our country. We're not going to absorb your ways. Oh, but don't you have labor laws where, like, they can't, like, necessarily hire them if they're cheaper labor? Like, don't you have labor laws for that? And that they take money from social programs that should not be entitled to. Yeah, I understand that. We're doing that with illegal immigrants here. Like, they're getting better insurance than Americans are getting. And oh, dude, did you hear about the scandal in Minnesota? They stole like $9 billion supposedly. Did you hear about that? That the Somalians. What's your opinion about China? I fucking don't like them. I don't like their administration. Like, I just got food from Chinese store. I got food from Chinese store. I fucking love that lady. That she's from China, right? Love her. However, her administration, I don't like China's administration. Thank God our Navy is stronger than their Navy, and thank God that we have jets that they can't detect, right? We have jets that they can't detect. China can't detect our jets. But we can detect all of their stealth jets. You know, communism just OT overtime. Just it. Yeah, communism. I mean, and people leave China when they can. It's so poor. All right. Let's look how poor China is. Average salary in China. AI mode. AI. Let's just be quick and with it. The average salary for an employee in China is $17,000, bro. All right, so I'm gonna let you in on something real quick. I'm a nurse, okay? I work whenever I want. And when I work hard, and I'll do like a lot of days in a row. So the average. You're also a nurse? Bro, get fucked. That sucks, bro. Dude, I fucking hate nursing, but I do it because it's great pay. So, and you know what I mean by get fucked, because that shit fucking, especially if you're working bedside, fucking hate it. But I love it at the same time, because like everything's just going to shit. Everyone's fucking wanting to cry. I'm like, let's fucking get it, boys. I'm like, oh, I'm float pool. So I work every floor. I work oncology. I work urology. I work transplant. I work neuro. I work ortho. I work transthoracic. I work cardiac. And then I work heavy med surge, ICU step down. And I work PCU. And I work ED. I go to every floor, basically. All right, to sum it up, I don't do cath lab, I don't do ICU, and I don't do L&D. And IR, obviously. And I don't do OR. But I do everything else. Nurse, high stress risk, you can go to prison if you make a mistake. Yeah, you gotta be on point. So anyway, back to China, right? $17,000. If I work 24 days in a month, if I do it smart, I work 6 days a week, 1 day off, 6 days a week, 1 day off. That means I'm getting overtime. I can make $20,000 after taxes in that 1 month. I make $20,000 after taxes in that 1 month while they're grinding in China to only make $17,000. Oh, you're in the psych ward? Man. Couple of schizophreniacs
Couple of what's another common one we see? I know the schizos are fucking tough. Common psych patients. Bro, that's fucking nuts. You're a nurse too, bro. We both know how fucking shitty it is to be a nurse. Let's be honest. When we signed up to be a nurse, they never told us about how special it was to be a nurse. Nobody ever talked about that. Yeah, there's the schizo, MDD, adjustment disorders, bipolar. There's a big one. Suicide ideation. Yep. Manic episodes, bro. Yeah, I work with a ton of females, bro. And they abuse the shit out of me, bro. Bro, the women, they abuse the shit out of me. They're like, oh, you're here? Can you help me with a boost? Yeah. Hey, and they'll be like, I gotta give the bomb. I gotta give the B20. I was like, what? To who? They're like, 401, I need you to help me restrain the patient. This was like, or trach care. They're like, I need help with trach care. And I'll go in there. And they're like, yeah, I'm single too. Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, like, there are some fine nurses that I work with that ask me if I want to hang out and shit. I'm like, no. I mean, no, I don't. I don't say anything. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah. And then, like, the minute I leave, I'm like, fuck no, hell no, I'm leaving. I'm going home. I don't have time for your shit. Yeah, bro, I don't mess with the nurses that I work with. Although there are some pretty fine nurses, I'm not gonna lie. I've had some sinful thoughts, for sure, but they never went anywhere. Alright, hold on. My AC, bro. My AC needs to get turned down. Alright, there we go. Bro, is it hot in Poland, bro? Is it, how many patients, hold on. Actually, at your psych ward, how many patients do you have on average? Like, is it like you and 3 nurses? They are not broken. Yeah. But bro, give them a year and they'll be broken. Yeah, but young nurses are broke. Young nurses are broke, bro. Like, you have to decide. Like you have to decide. You have to decide what you want. Like, and I was married for 10 years, and my dad was like, hey, do you think you'd be better off if you're with your ex-wife today? Yeah. I try to be like one of the best nurses on the floor. When I'm on the floor, I just try to help out every nurse, especially the new nurses, because I know, like, I was a new nurse, and I'm float pool too, so, like, I get to see a lot, I do a lot, and so when somebody gets something new on that floor that they're not used to, I'll be like, oh, I've done this. Do you want me to help you with it? Like, I can walk you through this. And then sometimes it's good for me because I'm relearning it too. As I'm teaching, I'm like, wait, we're doing it wrong. I was like, hold on, let's get the manual real quick. Like, so, yeah. So I like new nurses. They don't know shit, and all they know is that they picked the wrong career. That's all they know. All they know is they picked the wrong fucking career. They're getting cooked. They weren't meant for this. And then either they're gonna quit. You don't have to study. No. For being a nurse, you just gotta get. So what you can do, brother, there's 2 ways. The fastest way, right, would be to join the military. But I don't suggest it because you already have a career. But if you have a bachelor's in nursing, that's really good. You could be an officer in the military, no problem. However, moving forward, let's talk nursing. So a lot of my friends are from the Philippines.
And what they had to do to become a nurse was they were a nurse for like, 5 years. And some were nurses for like 20 years. They just had to get out of the Philippines. They had to get out of the Philippines because they were making like, hold on, let's look this up. Just average nurse pay in Philippines. In fact, I was trained by the Philippines. The Philippines trained me how to be a nurse. So they make that's PH. That's Filipino dollar. Hold on. Bro, this is not much at all. They're barely making like I think hold on. Yeah, they're making 10,000. Bro, they're making 10,000 a year as a nurse. Can you imagine putting up with the shit that we put up with and only making 10,000? So what they do is they just come to the United States. Well, they get their visa to work here, and because we have a shortage on nurses, bro. Okay, here 3 years to get licensed, 2 more to get master title. I'm 4.5. You need to know everything. Yeah, you need to know everything. And a lot of those nurses from the Philippines are ICU nurses. Not all of them, but a lot of them were. Anyway, so they get a working visa. Dude, all you have to do is pass the NCLEX. That's it. You just have to have a registered license as an RN, a registered nurse's license, and you have to pass the NCLEX. NCLEX is easy. It's not easy for everybody. It's easy for people who have experience. It's easy if you know lab values. It's easy if you know situations. It's easy if you know a patient that's decompensating. And it's easy if you know how to fix that decompensation, how to reverse it. When it's also if you know how to task, if you know like what you can delegate and what you can be delegated, and then what the doctor can delegate to you. That's huge on the NCLEX. But the NCLEX is easy. I'm not gonna lie. It's a test. The NCLEX is an AI generated question, and what the NCLEX does is, let's say like you're a fucking beast when it comes to medications. The NCLEX is gonna be like, oh, this guy's a fucking Giga Chad on medications. Let's not ask him any more Giga Chad. Let's not ask him any more questions on medication. Let's see if he's Giga Chad with labor and delivery. Oh, he's fucking up in labor and delivery. Let's ask him more questions about trimesters. Let's ask him more questions about developmental stages for infants. Let's ask him, okay, he's starting to get the questions right. Because it's going to see where you're at. You get a question right, you get another question right, you're going to get a harder question. And it's going to knock you down. And it's going to see where you're at. So the NCLEX is AI generated. And it's going to identify your weakness. So that's why the test can be hard. But if you know your shit, bro, you know your shit. Like the NCLEX can't fuck with you. So you can get off on the NCLEX. You have to take a minimum of 80 questions. And you can take a maximum of 150 questions. And so some people go the whole 150 questions and they fail. Some people go the whole 150 questions and they pass. Some people go the 80 questions and they pass. They cut you off. They cut you off and you're done. And then some people go 80 questions and they fail because they were so fucking bad. They were so below the bar that the test generation was like generated the formula that you're not going to pass this test. You are not at that level of knowledge to be a safe nurse. And also when you do take the NCLEX, you have to remember that you always ask yourself this: what is safest for the patient? What is safest for your license? What is safest for hospital standard? If you implement the word safe in every scenario, you'll pass the test, as long as you know the safest route. And so if you pass the NCLEX and you have a working visa, then you can work here. You can extend your visa because we're so short on nurses. If you extend your visa to 5 years, you can become a citizen, as long as you don't get like a DUI, you're not on like the Epstein files. As long as like you're not on any of that shit, like, and you're good and you're paying your taxes, which is really important, you can get your citizenship. You can get your citizenship, bro. And then you could, cause like the average nurse, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I make $55 an hour, and I only want to work like 1 week, and it's just gonna be 7 days a week, and then I'm gonna take like 4 or 5 weeks off. You need to take a fly ticket. I need to take. What do you mean? Okay, I need to take a fly ticket. Like, you gotta buy a plane ticket, like an airplane ticket. Bro, nurses in California, listen. Nurses in California make more money, but understand this. The cost of living in California is insane. And you also pay state taxes, and it's one of the higher state taxes in the United States. Same with New York. I live in Texas. Everybody loves Florida. No nurses like to work in Florida. Florida's a cheap piece of shit to nurses. They literally will only pay you like 30 to 35 an hour. It's bullshit. You could be a nurse for 10 years and Florida's the worst. But they think because it's Florida, we don't have to pay you. You have the beaches. In Texas, they're going to fucking pay you. And you're not going to pay a lot in taxes. And I live in a good area. I live at a trauma. I live right by a Trauma 1 hospital. Is it one of the best places to live? I've never been to Poland. Is it a good place to visit? As long as I behave. Okay, but I have a question for you. Is the pay good? Is the pay good? Does it pay out well? Because you know being a nurse sucks, bro. You know. Like, if they didn't pay me, it depends. As nurse payment is pretty good. Okay, I want great. Nurses should be paid great. Honestly, nurses should make more money. Yeah, see, I mean, I feel like as a nurse, because of the shit that we do, the cleanup, the family members, the doctors, the orders, the risk of losing your license, just the stress, the level of attention to detail, the amount of steps we put in every shift. We never really get a lunch. Like, I get called all the time on my lunch to go do something. I don't really get a lunch. It's just a lot, man. You know, I was in the military, right? And I thought the military was hard. And then I became a nurse. I was like, bro, I would go back to the military in a heartbeat. But the pay is way better as a nurse. So, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. The pay is so much better as a nurse. I would never go back to the military because I didn't get paid that well. But as a nurse, you pick your. Well, for me, I pick my shifts. My managers don't fuck with me. They don't tell me, hey, you need to work this shift this week. Hey, we need you to come in for 3 days this week. They never do that. I just pick where I go. Because I'm float pool. So I literally pick where I go, and that's it. And they don't give me shit. They may ask me if I can come into work. I tell them no every time. Every time they ask me to come into work, I'm like, I can't. I tell them I'm drunk. Every time. They probably think I'm a raging alcoholic because, like, literally people ask me. I'm like, I'm sorry, I already cracked open a couple of beers. I'm like, I wouldn't have any alcohol. You don't have nothing to do, bro. Bro. Fuck no. Again, we're back to that. I ain't going in, bro. Hell, absolutely not. Nope. They'll message me. In fact, I had a friend messaging me literally this morning. And she started the conversation by saying, hey, are you still on leave? And I was like, I know where this question's going. I'm like, yeah, girl, I'm not coming back. Fuck no, I'm not picking up any of your shifts. They want me to pick up their shifts, I won't do it. I'm a new man, I told them. I don't have that much complicated procedures on psycho, on this. Yeah, that's true. Is it fun? I actually, when I did my clinical rotations at the psych ward, you know, I really enjoyed it. I did. I saw a young kid going through the early phases of schizomaniac. He was like 20, you know, right when it hits the onset, when like you're undiagnosed and you start to see the symptoms. And he had put a hole in the wall in his room. And I asked one of the guards, I said, what do you do if they like hit you? He's like, well, we take him down. I was like, are you going to report this? He's like, no. This kid's 20 years old. He's going through schizo right now. And the guards knew it. And he was like, he's just going through the phases. We're not going to charge this guy. And he's like, but if there was an asshole that knew what they were doing and they're this destructive, absolutely the police would be here in a heartbeat. And they'd be getting arrested. We know their limits, and we know... And the doctor also provides information that helps them. So I like that environment. Dude, it was such a high adrenaline fucking rush. And then like this guy was telling me that Jesus was a stranger, and that it never says that he's the Messiah in the Bible. And I read the Bible, and I have read it. Currently, I probably haven't touched the Bible in a couple of months, to be honest. Probably not healthy for me. But he had me, bro. He was definitely had some, but he was smart. And the verses in the Bible, and I was like, you're exactly right, what you're saying. He's like, nowhere in the Bible is it. I just have to be careful. I look behind me. I don't let the patient stand behind me. Yeah. Get between you and the doorway, right? Like, you're always like, yeah. There was some accidents before. What happened? What happened? Did they get physical with you? Dude, I wouldn't know what to do if a patient was getting physical with another patient. Because our patients don't interact, right? They're in the bed, they're in their room. They're not like how in the psych ward, like there's like multiple areas of socialization that can occur with patients. And you know what? One of the best nurses that trained me was an LVN. Was like an LVN. I don't know if you guys have those in Poland. But like they're a licensed... Okay, the patient got some rocks from somewhere. Oh no, not in the sock. Bro. And knocked out 2 nurses. Another nurse eventually knocked him out himself and had to explain himself in court. But the nurse was ultimately found not guilty. Bro, that's fucked. You had to go to court. That's a little too much. What should he do? Bro, give him the fucking hands. Give him the fucking hands. You know, there is a nurse that got assaulted by a patient. I think it was in Indiana. I think it was like... It was in this area, Ohio. It was like either Illinois, Indiana, or Ohio. A nurse got assaulted. I think she had an orbital fracture. by the patient. The patient thought they were going to walk free. The patient thought because they were under duress that they can just assault anybody they want. No, they went to prison. Yeah, they like you. You be chilling with them. You be kicking it with them and shit. Bro, one time, listen to this. One time my dad, he was a correctional officer. And we lived in Atlanta. This is where I was born and raised. I was born in Fulton County. I was born right here. This motherfucker. Oh, Midtown's rich. Anyway, this is where my dad was a correctional officer, right? And he would always be in the hood. In fact, I got babysat in the hood. A lot. My dad would drop me off. My mom was an officer too at the time. Anyway, so he would know some of these inmates. He would know them personally. Like he would also clean carpets and shit in the hood. And so I remember one time my dad was telling me that there was an open bay. They were watching a football game, and my dad went in there and watched the game with the inmates. And he was chilling with them, you know. And what's crazy is, like, he was just protected. And this is how he knew. He fucked up and he left his keys. And he says, I don't know why or how I left my keys, but I did. And when he came back to get them, because he got scared because he couldn't get out. He was locked in with the inmates. He couldn't get out. And he did not want to call up to say, hey, I lost my keys. You know, that's like, you're basically going to get fucking fired. That's like losing, how many years? I just did 3.5, brother. I just did 3.5. So he lost his keys. And when he came back, he even said, hey, my keys are right here. He was pointing at the table. My keys are right here. He's like, did anybody see anybody take them? And a couple of them got up. And like, who took Jerome? They said, who took Jerome's fucking keys? I was like, I'm about to break some fucking knees open. And he said, hold on, Jerome. Hold on. We think we know. Someone told me. They saw him. We're going to go get him right now. Dude, these keys would let you out of that area into where the police officers are at. Like, you could escape with these keys, basically. And sure enough, they brought him all. It was like 6-7 keys. They brought him all of them. And he said nobody could do that. He's like, I didn't want to test that water. But he's like, there would be some correctional officers, they'd be cornered by inmates that were doing life. And this was a max security. So there's a lot of pedophiles. There's a lot of murderers, rapists. These were the ugly motherfuckers. A lot of gang members. A lot of gang violence. These were ugly dudes. Like, spiritually, they had that energy that was just ugly. And they would corner some of the correctional officers. Man, they tried to beat the fuck out of them. They tried to kill them. They would try to kill these. They never did that to my dad. My dad would even buy him Snicker bars and shit. Like, hey. They would have the money. But hey, hold up. They would have the money. But they didn't have access to the vending machine. So he'd say, hey, can you get me a Snicker? And my dad would go buy it for him and shit. Like he was just cool like that. These other officers, they say, fuck no. Fuck you. Get back to your fucking cell. Like, they were just disrespect. My dad was so cool with him. And one time, do you know Martin Luther King Jr.? He was a preacher for the Black Rights Movement here in America. He got assassinated. Anyway, his son, he had a son that was a correctional officer. Okay, so my dad worked with his son. He had a son, MLK Jr. had a son, and he was a correctional officer, and he worked at the same facility as my dad. And one time, They were moving an inmate. This inmate was getting transferred into the hospital. Yeah, MLK got assassinated. But anyway, he got assassinated, but he had a son. And so MLK's son became a correctional officer. He worked for Atlanta. And his dad, MLK, like, did a lot of the preaching in the South, and a lot of it was in Atlanta. So it only makes sense. Anyway, this new inmate was getting in processed. And DeKalb Ave, holy shit. Just seeing this brings back memories. And then Decatur, yeah. Holy fuck, bro. That's crazy. Anyway, so the inmate was getting processed. He didn't know my dad. But he was getting transferred from another prison. And he got loose. He had his shackles on, and one of them got loose. So he was uncuffed. He only had one cuff on him because they were transporting him and they were switching out. And so he got loose, and my dad didn't have his weapon on him or anything. And he grabbed my dad's baton and he starts beating the living shit out of my dad. And he split his head open. And my dad's running, basically running for his life. And there's a metal trash can in the room. And he grabs it. And every time the guy is trying to hit him, my dad is just using the trash can to deflect it. And the trash can is getting destroyed. And he's running out of defense, literally. But my dad noticed that he was getting tired with every blow. And then he sees MLK Jr.'s son. And he sneaks in behind him. And my dad plays like he doesn't see him. And every time he's hitting him, he's going like this. And so right after the guy had another strike, MLK Jr. comes right from behind him and puts his hands around his armpits like this and locks him in. And puts his head down so he can't get headbutted. So that way you don't get fucking knocked your fucking teeth back. And right when he did that, man, my dad just fucking wound up and just cracked this guy. Like, all the anger he had from getting his ass whooped, just fucking cracked him, knocked him the fuck down. Dude dropped. MLK Jr.'s son dropped with him. He was by the way, he was a big motherfucker. He was a big motherfucking serial rapist killer. Like, big big. And my dad was like, the problem was, what I was doing was, his hands, what he was telling my dad was, it was too tight. He needed OG dad. He's like, he needed two handcuffs. He needed two sets of handcuffs. So what he was doing was, he took it off to attach another cuff. And when he did that, the bastard, that's how he got loose. And my dad's like, I should have never done that by myself, but he was so chill. He was so cool about it. And then after that happened, like, my dad told the story to the boys, like what happened, the people in the state pen. And he's like, man, they didn't take kindly to that. They're like, there's some officers you respect, and there's some that we don't give a fuck about. And they whooped his ass for it. Anyways, can I ask you something? What about shootings in schools in America? There are many news about it. I think it's a real problem. Yeah, absolutely is. It absolutely. Latest school shooting. I know I shouldn't be laughing, but like, I get asked that question. I'm like, yeah, we have them. Latest school shooting in the USA. Let's ask AI. Yeah, they're bad. I mean, the kids are getting the guns, like, either from the street or from their family members, and they're shooting them up. I remember, dude, I was 3 years old. Nothing. We can't do anything about it. I'd rather us arm our civilians rather than because that's in our Constitution, the right to bear arms. Check everybody on enter. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, they have to do a better way of policing the system. They have to do a better way. Every student goes through a metal detector test. And there's only one entry into the school for students. And then there's an exit for faculty members. I think there needs to be more cops on site. I think that we have enough money that we can pay taxes to afford it. And I think that if there's a school shooting, the little fucker needs to be put down. I think he needs to be shot on site. No negotiation. No, bro, I don't have no tolerance. You fucking shoot. I don't care. Even if they're going through a schizo, they're fucking deado. I'll fucking put a bullet right between them, and I'll say goodnight, and now everyone's safer. So, it's terrible, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it's terrible. There needs to be a metal detector at whichever exit and entrance, and they need to get metal detector on the way out too, because we got to see if they're going in with the contraband. We have to, and there needs to be a fucking canine for drugs. We need to eliminate that shit there shouldn't be drugs, there shouldn't be cocaine, it shouldn't be marijuana. Even though it's legal, that shouldn't be allowed. And they also need to be metal detecting for vape. Students shouldn't be vaping in high school. That shit's terrible for your lungs. I've seen more lung damage to teenagers at my hospital than I have for people that have been smoking for 60 fucking years plus, cancer sticks, and they would put them down like fucking water. And I see a young teenager, 19, coming in, and he had a partial lung removal, and he's like, yeah, I just vape hard for the last 3 years. So I think that there's like not just guns, but like everything. You need to get rid of that shit. But yeah, the shootings in America are unfortunate. They happen. But again, I'm armed, my dad's armed, my mom's armed, my sister's armed. We're all armed. Yeah, smoking is dumb. I don't do that shit. Everybody's armed. Everyone in my family owns a gun, right? For protection. I have a shotgun with no shells. Somebody tries to kick in my door, I'm going to just fucking... That's enough to scare anybody away. That's enough. I don't even have shells. I have a 9mm. No, I sold it. I have a Glock. I've never used it. It's not loaded. Just in case. I'm not going down that road of kidnapping, rape, torture. None of that. My bed will be my resting place. You won't capture me. You'll fucking shoot me to death. So, I don't want to disarm America. I think that people that have guns should be... Like, if you're a felon, you can't have a weapon. But they still get them. And they still kill people. And if you get caught with that weapon, you're fucking done. You're never going to... Even if you don't commit a crime, if you get, like, checked, like, pulled over by the police, you're a felon with a weapon, you're fucked. If you're a felon with another felon, and you're on parole, you're fucked. You can't be with another felon. You can't work with another felon if you're on parole. Or you're fucked. You go back to prison. So, like, they try to implement these rules, but they never work. The school shootings, bro, I'm not going to lie. Like, it's sad. It is sad. But, again, it's not sad enough to where I'm going to disarm America. Absolutely fucking not. Kids need to be put down. So the other kids can be saved. That's the way I see it. There are no publicly available firearms in Poland, but it's better that the monkeys don't get them. Motherfucker, the monkeys. So, the theory here, if China were to invade America, right, he doesn't, like, not only does he have to worry about our military, he has to worry about our civilians. Because we're armed. We're heavily armed. And we will unite. Like, I'm getting goosebumps. Like, we would just coordinate. We would be a militia. Like, you can't invade America. You have to drop a nuke on us. You have to nuke us. You have to nuke the fuck out of it. You have to nuke. Here's where you got to nuke. You want to beat America? This is how you beat America. You nuke us. And here's where you nuke us. Whoops. Maps. This is where you fucking nuke us. I'll show you. This is where you nuke us. You want to kill us? Easy. Have at it. You nuke LA first, Phoenix, Dallas, Houston, Atlanta, New York City. Where's the other one? Kansas City, St. Louis. You nuke those, you're still fucked. Like, you nuke those, you're still fucked. Because, look, we still have Nashville, Charlotte. We have everything in Florida. We have everything in Louisiana. We have everything in Northern California. We have everything in Michigan. We have all the military bases up here. Like, it's just so hard. And then if you don't nuke us here, we have silos here. 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 We have silos down here. Like, and they're in desolate areas. So, if you try to nuke us and you go for our population, well, we're going to nuke you back. Also, we have Hawaii. We have ships right here. We have ships along the sea. We have ships all along right here. We protect Taiwan. We protect Taiwan. We're also allies with Australia. They don't fucking play around. So, like, if China nukes us, Japan already knows it's a go. South Korea, who we've saved, knows it's a go. Taiwan, who's very strong, but Taiwan has paid for all of their military equipment. And I think they have the NVIDIAs. I think Taiwan's big into tech. They bought all their defense systems from us. We're their homies. Philippines, we liberated them. We liberated the Philippines from Spain. And then we tried to take over the Philippines and they fucking murdered us. What else? And then we invaded North Korea when they had... And then the whole world would be doomed when everybody nukes themselves. But maybe it's for the best. Bro, maybe. Bro, did you know? I told you. Look! Holy fuck! Fuck! Bro, look at this. This is terrible. This is destruction. Look at this. Oh my god, it gets worse. Fuck this. Anyway, bro, did you know that North Korea had pushed South Korea to, like... But we know it worked as a scarecrow. Bro, did you... Bro, I went occasionally. Motherfucker, you done taking your fat shit? Bro, did you know that North Korea had South Korea pinned right here? This is it. I think Pohang all the way to Busan. I think this was it. They had just this portion, right? North Korea had all of this. And what happened was there was an argument. This is where the U.S. came in. And the U.S., the acting general said, we're going to enter Busan. We're going to meet up with South Korea. We're going to reinforce them. And we're going to push them out of the South. And then, no argument. We're just talking. And then what happened here was the major, I believe it was a major, he said, no. And this was the order. The order was to reinforce Busan. That was the direct order. What he did was he invaded right here. And he came down and he got them from behind. Gave them fucking back shots for days. And then they had to push all the way back up. And then once they were up here, they said, do not enter China. And that's exactly what they did. They went into China and they invaded. China reinforced them and pushed them all the way back down to the DMZ. And that's where it lays today. And we were worried because China, Paigan, however the fuck you say that, they weren't fucking around. They were about to unleash. They were ready. They were all ready. They were all lined up. So yeah. And did you know, at one point, the Japan Empire, like the raping of Nanking. Where's Nanking? Japan, they were fucking savages. They were savages. They raped South Korea. They raped North Korea. They raped China. They raped Taiwan. They raped Vietnam. They raped Philippines. They raped Indonesia. Let's just pull it up. Japan Empire. They fucking raped. They raped every fucking country they owned. Look at this. This is what they owned before. before World War II, this was the Japan. Look, this is Japan right here. This is Japan right here. They owned all of this when they entered the war and joined Hitler and Mussolini. And then after the war, this is all they got. Okay, Scarecrow, because no one wants you to send nuclear bombs at them. So this way, you can be sure that they won't dare to attack you. Yeah, at this point, it's so dangerous. I remember watching a video on Russia and the nuclear arms race, and they had built the Tsar. So after the atomic bomb came the hydrogen bomb. The hydrogen bomb was twice as big as the atomic bomb. After the hydrogen bomb came like 30 other bombs. These bombs, atomic bomb comparison chart, images. The atomic bomb is so small that the SARS bomb was so, here it is. The SARS bomb was so devastating that if they were to drop this is where it's at now. This is the atomic bomb right here. Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Okay. Second biggest bomb, 1951. This is 70 years ago, brother. The SARS bomb was so big that they said that if we used it, it would be world ending. It would be world ending. There's bombs bigger than this, I believe, right now. And so they denuclearized. Gorbachev denuclearized Russia. But you know what? What's up? Hold on, let's see this one. This chart might be better. Here's the hydrogen bombs. Look how small. Yeah. War, I mean, bro, there's so many wars right now. Like there's like how many wars are in Africa right now? We got the Russia-Ukraine, Sudan, Congo, Ethiopia, Mozambique, Somalia. Look at the war right now. Look at this. Look at this war. Yeah, it's our nature. And you know the aliens are watching us and they're laughing. This is their cable. They're watching us. We are their cable. Look at this shit. This is just Africa. And then what we just did, what did we just do? We literally just went to Venezuela. We just went to Venezuela and captured their president. Captured their, fuck it. We're going in, bro. Hold my fucking beer, said Donald Trump. Went in, captured his ass, and he puts him in New York City prison. That's crazy. Current wars right now. Might be a war that we don't even know about. Israel, oh my God, bro. We totally forgot about, what did you say? We'll become solitary when aliens attack us. Yeah, we will. Yeah, we will. Then every country will fight together. Yeah. Fucking Ukraine and Russia, bro, they're going to be best friends because we're going to be fucking getting raped by fucking alien technology. Like, we won't stand a chance. Can you imagine, like, in order for us to break their defenses, we have to shoot a nuke at them? But how can you guide that nuke on a moving ship? Like, we're so outmatched. And we can't launch a missile in space. Like, we can't ignite a missile in space. We can't control its trajectory. The gravitational difference, the no gravity, the matter in space that will block it. Everything. Breaking, dude, if we get attacked by an alien, let's just call it, bro, right there. So look, we totally forgot about Israel and Palestine. We forgot about that. We haven't even talked about that war. We don't know what the fuck's going on in Sudan. We just know they're getting fucked. This is considered... We don't even know what it is, and it's like, this is considered one of the deadliest and most ignored conflicts. Confirmed. I just confirmed it. Globally. The country is moving toward de facto partition between the National Army and the Rapid Support Forces. What is this one? Myanmar? What the fuck? The military junta has recently gained the upper hand with foreign support, but resistance continues, leaving millions stranded and displaced. Ethiopia, Syria, DCR, Venezuela, we just talked about that. Fucking Maduro. Thailand, Cambodia, renewed border clashes involving artillery and airstrikes have forced hundreds of thousands to flee their homes. Taiwan, China, chickadee China, Chinese chicken. Get fucked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 conflicts right now. You don't like Israel? I don't like Palestine too. Yeah, fuck them both. They waste too much of our money. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm tired of these conflicts. I'm tired of whenever there's a conflict. You know what I think? Are my taxes gonna go up? That's what I think. Every time there's a conflict, I worry about my tax money. Hold on, bro. Let me grab some food. Yo, I win sometimes. Remember that rice from earlier, bro? I'm now gonna eat it. Bro, this rice is so good. Bro, do you guys have Chinese food? Man, play stoneshard. Bro, I'm just gonna get raped, man. I'm just gonna get raped, bro. Dude wants to see me get raped. Alright, let me pull it up. Bro, that was such a long time ago. Bro, when you came in, I switched up so quick from stoneshard. I got lost in the sauce in our combo. Alright. Let's see. No, I'm hurt. Oh yeah, I just got hurt. So I face tank slingshots to like draw the guards out. Wait, did I pop both? I did. Wait. Where's his homie at? There he is. Where's this guy going? Get fucked, kid. Dude, that's so much mana, though. I went through 100 mana, bro. Like, if there's like 5 people here, I'm so fucked. Bro, this is my first... This is my first T3 mission. Like, I have no faith. I died to the mobs outside the base. All right. This one has bumblebees, but I think the T3 killed them. All right, my mana's almost there. I need that. Could have sworn there was somebody here. Okay. Fuck, he got pushed back. I didn't want that. Yeah, get fucked, kid. I'm not leaving. Come at me, blood. Come at me, blood. Come at me! What are your favorite games? Well, right now, I like this game. Let's see. I liked Cyberpunk. It was very fun. I like the bosses. I played on hard. I think it's okay. I don't know if I'll go back to it. I was playing Fallout New Vegas. I beat it on hard. It was really fun. I love Fallout. I'm looking at Skyrim, well, Oblivion Remastered, but I heard that once you get gold, like, the game is easy. So I might not play it. I like hard games. Maybe Diablo. I've been looking at Battle Brothers. That one looks fun. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I played the first one. This is all on my other PC. Somebody told me to play Marvel Rivals, so I downloaded it. I want to try this game. I love Civ 6. I don't really know about Civ 7. I play Smite 2. I've never played Oblivion. I've never played Oblivion Remastered. I've never played it. I'm thinking the Oblivion one. Oh, you don't? Okay. I love Skyrim. Dude, Skyrim was really fun. I really love Skyrim. The fact that they said that they're coming out with Fallout, they might be remaking Fallout 3. I'm excited for that. I would love Fallout 3. I would love the new Fallout 5. I played Fallout 76. I liked it. But I played on my own server because I didn't want to play with anybody. Oh! I do like Darkest Dungeon. I do. That game rages me, bro. That game was a rage bait game. I played it on Xbox. I'm now PC. I haven't played the second Darkest Dungeon. But dude, I love Darkest Dungeon. Bro, I think Battle Bros is a little like Darkest Dungeon. Battle Brothers. I do. Look. I think it's a very good game. Let's see if we can find somebody playing it. Have you seen Battle Bros? Oh, Mutagenics! I think I'm gonna play that game tomorrow. This is Battle. This ain't Battle Brothers. Battle Tech. Nobody's playing Battle Brothers. Nobody's playing. Oh, 2 people are. This is Battle Brothers. This is a game I might play later. It doesn't have any viewers, but there are just some games I just want to play. Yeah. I wish he was getting a fight, but he doesn't even speak English. But I would definitely, if you like this shit and you haven't played Battle Brothers, I'm gonna try it. Actually, where is it? Mugenics. Look, it's $26. Hold on, let me mute this. $371 hours. Are you working nights or days? Are you nights or days? Oh, you're days and nights? That's tough. Yeah, bro, it's tough on your sleep, man. You gotta take care of yourself, brother. I work nights. I'm a night nurse. I started out on days. But nights pays more.
What seems to be going on with the little guy?
Yeah, I think my cat's sick.
The fuck are we watching?
He has horrible IBS. His mouth and one of his ears are missing. His soul is removed by a Condarian demon.
What was that last
He's
one?
taken a shotgun to the face a couple of times.
What?
He's got rabies, I'm pretty sure. He's made a deal with the devil. He was stabbed repeatedly in the neck, chest, face, and hair. He's incredibly dehydrated. He has depression. Who doesn't nowadays, right? He appears to have a conjoined twin. I don't really
What the fuck are we watching? Dude, I already love this game. I think I'm gonna play this tomorrow. No, I got my PC after Hades came out. So I'm going back and playing games I thought I'd enjoy when I had PC. Was Hades fun? I think I'm going to buy this game right now. Did Hades win Game of the Year?
Well, daughter of Hades. Princess.
I didn't play Clear Obsidian. Did you like that? Oh, you said it's amazing. Really? I never played it. What do you think is better, though? Like, what do you think is better? Because I heard a lot of people were really mad about Clear Obsidian, like, winning everything. And I heard a lot of people saying, well, they absolutely deserve to win everything. What is Claire or... I'll wait for it to get cheaper. But Hades seemed pretty affordable. Yeah, Hades is $30. I think I'm gonna get this Mugenics.
It took me a while to figure out that the sound was coming out of his butt. You know, I don't know. And
Hoarding all the cats. Yeah, this kind of reminds me of. Oh, I forgot the name of the game I played. This kind of reminds me of. This is a RTS, right? Real time strategy. No. Turn based. Okay, yeah, turn based. Manipulate genetics. What's that? Hold on. Let me pull it up. Oh, shit. Instant gaming. Let me favorite this. Oh, Crusader. Roblox. Yeah, they got a whole variety of games on here. Oh, really? Set address when you buy to Ukraine? Dude, that's hilarious. You got this shit pat down, brother. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, you got even Escape from Tarkov on here. Oh, you got this game. I bought this game. I might play it. All right. Let me get destroyed. No, you're naming all these good games. You're naming all the good games that I neglected in my days. It's an Amazing Survival. Zomboid. I think I saw someone playing it. It looked really fun. Oh, let me grab these. There's people here. This is a. Or no, it's the next one. There's people here though. This is where I might die. Project Zomboid. Let's see. Oh, dude, it's cheap.
Live at the military blockade, the message is clear. The Nox event is contained. I repeat, the Nox event is contained.
What happened here? What's happening here? It's not contained. I had to find what I needed to survive. And fight. But there were too many. And this is how I died. The next time, I was smarter. I moved between the shadows. Between the infected. But I wasn't smart enough. And this is how I died.
You start from zero?
I knew I had to leave this place. I found an empty farmhouse, a place where they'd never find me. I prepped, built defenses. I farmed, I fished, and found a generator to keep me warm through winter. But it needed fuel. There was a gas station back out on the road. I took the car and risked the noise it made. But I would never make it home. This is Project Zomboid. Survive together. Build. Scavenge. Fight. Die.
Shit.
Project Zomboid.
Weather change, you need to adapt for me, best survival. Yeah, dude, this looks fun. The chef. Nice little gear setup.
Live at the military blockade.
That's definitely a game I would probably enjoy a lot. Which one do I want to do first? Do I want to do Seal of Power first? Probably this one. Where's your homie at? Get your homie. Bro, just get your homie. There he is. Nice. I think I want to play a new game soon, but I think I really want to play Mugenics. It looks really fucked up. Oh, there's people here. There's a T3 here. There's a T3 here.
I'm just gonna shit on this guy right now. He's gonna fucking charge me. Thank God. Thank God. Alright, I'm gonna kite. I'm gonna kite for mana. Don't backfire. Bro, it's funny that I'm a nurse, you're a nurse. Found me by luck, 2:30 at night, fucking probably miserable thinking about your fucking workload for tomorrow. You're like, you know what? Let me just pull up stream real quick. See this fucking guy play. Not very good at this game, but oh well, let's look anyway. Yeah, bro, that's the coincidental on that one, right? That's fucking nutty. Bro, so are you gonna stay up so you convert back to night shift? A drifter sword. Yeah. Alright, this is where I died, bro. Oh, you have 2 weeks off? Fuck yeah. Right now I'm on week 5 of 6 off. I don't know if I want to go back to work, man. Last time I worked, when was the last time I worked? Let's look. Wait, why can't I just pull up the fucking... Here you go. Also, the last time I worked, I did... Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. This is the last time I worked, was the 7th. 14, 21, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll probably go back to work this Monday. And I'll work a week. I'll get all the overtime. And then I'll probably go back to work like 3 weeks later. I don't know. I'm really lazy about wanting to work. I just don't. I don't want to work, man. Just it's it's shitty being a nurse. It's shitty. I have fun playing video games, bro. Like this is where I get away from all the shit we do, man. This motherfucker, I think, killed me. No, he didn't. He's a thug. Okay. There's some I've never. This is my first time fighting T3s, but this is. Fuck. All right, 6, 7. How old are you? I am 36, 37, 37, 36. You're 24? Yeah, bro, you're young. You got so much in front of you, brother. Yeah, man, you got your whole fucking life ahead of you. I'm in a bad spot right now. I'm in a very bad spot. I'm gonna move. I need 40. Fuck. Right on me. Doesn't suck them in, huh? $33. Dude, the backfire is fucking real right now. Okay, I survived this one. But at what cost? My fucking dome. Damn. That's tough. Yeah, man, you should definitely, you know what? You're 24. You should absolutely, if you get the opportunity, come work over here. Make like $250,000 your first year. Just grind. Grind your little ass off, you know. Make $250K. And then, yeah, change your job. Bro, you make $250K, you can go back to Poland, bro. You can make 500 in 2 years. It'd be like 180 after taxes, so you'd make 360. You just grind, man. Or you get your citizenship here. You get your citizenship here, man, you'll be set. I promise you. You'll be set. You won't have to stress shifts. You could be like me, man, and just work like 1 week every 4 fucking weeks. Like my friends, they come over to my house. Like the guy I only win sometimes, he was just at my house. He's my friend in real life. And he came over to my house for the first time. I was like, holy fuck. I didn't know nurses get paid like this. And I was like, yeah, bro, you should see the shit we fucking do though. Like I remember, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I remember going to work every day when I was a new nurse. I would go to work every day and I'd say, today is the day I quit. I'm gonna quit today. This is my last day as a nurse. I did that. I had that mentality of quitting as a nurse. I had that mentality, bro, for like 5 months in a row. For like every day I would just go to work, and on that drive I would just want to quit, and I would say, this is my last shift. I have to make it somewhere. I can't do this anymore. I can't be this person anymore. And then I remember it got really bad mentally, where it'd be like, and at this point in my life, I only picked up 3 shifts, man. I only did 3 shifts. I wouldn't do anything else. And it was at this time in my life when, even if I had 4 days off, I remember my second day of 4 off, I would start getting depressed. And I would be like, man, I have to go back to that shithole in 3 days. And I'd almost want to cry like a little fucking pussy. And it was just getting to me, man. It was bringing me down. And then something just changed. I was like, man, I'm actually fucking good at this shit. I'm like, I'm fucking actually not a bad nurse. Like, people are actually asking me to start IVs. They want me to do a straight cast. They want me to help do the dressing change for this patient that's got like gnarly fucking wounds to the 3rd subdural layer. You know, like, hey, you know, I need to get an NG tube in this patient. And I'm like really good at getting NG tubes in on fighters and shit. And like, I just realized mechanically, I'm a really good nurse. Mentally, I was a weak nurse. Mentally, I wasn't ready to be a nurse, but mechanically, I was good. I'm good at IVs. I'm good at everything to do with your hands. I'm good at it. I took a lot of skill and practice in it. But mentally, man, something just clicked, man, where I was like, you know what? This is easy. This is actually, I was like, actually, you know what? Being a nurse is fucking easy. It just fucking sucks. And once you get past that it fucking sucks, and you pick up overtime, and you start getting like 10,000 every 2 weeks, something crazy, you're like, wow, fuck this. I'm going on vacation. It's worth it. It's worth it. But like the mentality, you know, that shit sucks, man. Like it really, really fucks you mentally. Like especially when you see people die, bro. People that you knew, that you've known. People that have come back to oncology. And they end up going DNR after like 8 months. They're dead. And you're like, I actually knew this person. That's tough. Also, what's tough is these fucking fuckers right in here. Let's cheese. Whoa! You better be a bird. You better not be homeboy. I swear to God, he's got lunge. I don't have that shit. Man, I remember my first death. I cried. I cried so hard. That shit rocked me. I didn't even know that patient. I fucking cried, man. That shit was tough. I didn't like that feeling. It was a tough patient. They'd already been rapided on 3 times that night, and I was working day shift at this time. I got a text message from my friend, and she's like, David, you're gonna have such a good shift today. And I knew what that meant. That meant I was fucked. And I didn't want to be fucked. And I thought about calling in. I thought about being a pussy. I thought about calling in because she was giving me a heads up, just telling me like my assignment's fucked. And when I got to work, after the huddle, the nurse ran up to me. I need to be a warrior? Yeah, I'm getting fucked as a mage. Oh, yeah, as a nurse? Yeah. Yeah, you gotta mentally be tough, man. That shit's tough. And I remember this, the nurse that had this patient that was gonna die within the next 20 minutes. To be honest, I was like, within the next 40 minutes, just know that this patient dies. This nurse says, David. She's like hunting me down. Like fucking hunting me down. She's like, I gotta give you this patient right now. Like, right now. Like, we have to go to this patient's room. I was like, whoa. Let me print off the paperwork for... Let me lock the fuck in first. And she's like, okay, but we have to go, like, right now. And so after I print out my paperwork, we go to the patient's room. And... just looking at this patient, I was like, we're both fucked. I'm a new nurse, and you're fucked. I didn't say this. She was incoherent. She was nonverbal right now. She was asleep. And what was scary, she was high Fowler. She was sitting all the way up. She was sitting all the way up 90 degrees. Well, not 90, but as high as we can go with that bed. And she's got this phlegm. Whenever she exhales, the phlegm comes down. And whenever she inhales, the phlegm goes up. And right off the bat, the nurse starts giving me report. And I'm just looking at I'm not even absorbing anything that she is saying. I'm not even fucking listening. Like, it's kind of like a movie where they're dazed. Or like they find their first love, their first true love. And like their mom's talking to them. And all you hear is like it just kind of like goes out into a tunnel and you don't hear anything. And I'm just looking at her and I'm like, how is she not choking? And then I look and I see she has a suction in her hand. And I stop the nurse and I says, hey, how is she getting suctioned? Because I'm on med-surg 4 right now. I'm like, how is she getting suctioned? Like, it may come off as a dumb question, but she's like, she suctions herself. And I said, yeah, right. And when I said she suctions herself, and I said, show me her suction herself. And then she says, well, if she can't do it, then we do it. And so she goes and she suctions her, right? The hand doesn't leave. Like, the hand that had the suction didn't leave. It just stayed right there. And then she suctions her, right? After she suctions her, she puts it back in her hand and she closes her hand. There's no fucking way this lady's suctioning herself. I have 4 other patients, so I have 5 patients. There's no way I can be in this patient's room. Because right after she suctioned her, the phlegm came back. It came back. And I was like, what the fuck? And I'm stressed because I have 4 other patients. I'm not in ICU. I don't have just 2. If I had 2 patients, that's fine. Let's get fucked. Let's do it. Like, I have 2 patients, too easy. 2 patients, too easy. They're both dying, I got them. I have 5 patients. I can't. And they're not next to each other. The hospital floor is so fucking spread out. I can't even throw a football from the distance from one patient that I had that day to the other patient on the other side in the 90s. I was like, there's no fucking way I can be balanced. And she was in the 80s. I had patients in the 70s, I had patients in the 80s, and I had patients in the 90s. I'm fucking stressed because I was like, this patient, like, I was already telling myself, like, this patient and I are fucked. Like, we're both fucked. And there's no family members. And so, right after she suctioned her, more phlegm came back. And I said, okay, what were the rapids for? Why was she rapided 3 times last night? Because I got told this in report, and the nurse didn't want to tell me this shit. And she said, oh, because she was hypothermic. And I said, did you get a rectal temp? And she's like, yeah. I said, but what was it? She was like, 95. I was like, honey, 95. Her system is slowly shutting down. And she's like, I know. We got the bear hugger on her twice last night. The ED nurse the rapid nurse had to come down and bear hug her. And I'm like, I'm not qualified to do the bear hugger. And she's like, neither am I. You have to call the rapid nurse. I was like, bitch, I'm calling the fucking hospital with a rapid. I'm not going to call no rapid. Hey, it's so-and-so on STC2. Yeah, they're 94. No. Fuck no. Fuck no. I'm going to get everybody there right motherfucking now. And so I'm like listening to her some more. And I didn't listen to anything else. I just literally watched that. And then I suctioned her. And it came back. I suctioned her again. It came back right away. It was obsolete. What I was doing nothing. I was just impressed that she hadn't choked yet. So remember that. So we leave. I go get report from my 4 other fucking patients. 2 of my other 4 patients are also heavy. Only 1 is ambulatory. And 1 needed cleanup. And I'm like, fuck no. I have to go to my other patient, get her vitals right now. I was like, hey, I'll have the aide come help. If they haven't cleaned you up by the time I get vitals on one of my patients I'm worried about, then I'll come back and clean you up. I got no problem doing that. I have a high alert patient. I just told her flat out. You're not supposed to, but I did anyway. It's like, hey, I have a fucking high alert patient. I was like, I don't want to be disrespectful, but I will come back and clean you up. 100%, I got you, girl. You can trust me. I'm your nurse. I'm going to be here all fucking day. It's going to be me and you. We're going to fucking watch Titanic together. We're going to get a fucking rundown on this fucking shit show. So I run to the med room. I grab all of her meds. I grab my vital sign machine. I go in the patient's room, and she's no longer breathing. I look down on her chest, and there's pink sputum right here. Like, big as day, you can see it. It wasn't pink before. And I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. And I grab her telemetry, and it's flatline. It's just... And then I check. I used 2 fingers. I was trying to squeeze a pulse out of her carotid, and I couldn't get shit. And I'm like, oh my God. And I just start screaming for the charge nurse. I'm just screaming. And Lisa comes in there and she's like, David, what's wrong? I was like, she's fucking dead. And we hit the code blue. And I was like, Lisa, she's a full fucking code. And she was like, fuck. I was like, yeah. Fuck. And so we do code blue. And I couldn't handle it emotionally. I just started tearing up. And I left. And I went to the break room real quick. And I collected myself for like 3 minutes. And I went back to do chest compressions. I've never been a part. This is my first code blue ever. I've never been a part of a code blue. I've never had a dead patient. I've never had a dead patient ever. And the doctor is like, who's the primary nurse? I'm like, I'm the primary nurse. And they're like, what happened? I'm like, she choked and she died. I mean, she choked and she's a code blue now. She choked on her. She had pink sputum. She fucking aspirated and she couldn't breathe. That's my assumption. And she's like, what is she here for? I'm like, I don't know. I just got this patient. Here's her diagnosis. How many IVs does she have? I was like, brother, I just fucking got here. Holy fuck. You clocked in? Motherfucker, I clocked in. You clock out? I'm still clocked in. She's got 3. She's got 1 in her fucking left AC. She's got 2 on the right arm. Looks like 1's in the forearm. And 1's, I think that's an AC as well. She's got 3, sir. Haven't flushed a fucking one of them. Haven't flushed one. I don't know if they're good access. I have 5 fucking patients. I didn't say none of this shit. But I thought it. And then I start doing chest compressions on her. And the nurse before me didn't do very good chest compressions because I caved the rest of her fucking chest in. Tony Hawk could have fucking done a fucking kickflip 360 right off her fucking chest. He could have gone in with his fucking skateboard right under her fucking half pipe chest. I'm like, and then fucking come back down. Like, that shit was so fucking I broke every fucking bone in her fucking chest. And it was terrible. It was all fucking awful. And we didn't even have a backboard under her to help with the compressions. 30 minutes of chest compressions. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Finally, we even had case management. Everyone was getting tired. I did chest compressions twice. Everyone was getting tired. Case management got on the phone with her daughter after like 30, it was almost like 40 minutes, bro. And she was like, stop the chest compressions. I have the daughter on the phone. She said, stop. And I was very relieved because even if she did restore, there's no recovering that chest. That shit was gone. And afterward, I remember like 5 minutes, bro. Afterward, we did a debriefing, right? This is the fucked up part. We're doing the debriefing and we're talking. The doctors, because it was change of shift. Basically, the patient died at change of shift. Basically, like within 30 minutes. Like, I clocked in at 6:45. I got reported at 7. Patient dead at 7:35. Called at 7:35. Maybe 7:45. One of the 5s. Maybe 7:55. I don't fucking know, but it was called right then, like within the hour of me having this patient. And I remember we were doing the debriefing, and they're like, what are some things? I know the patient died, and we're talking about it like this. The doctor's like, I know the patient died. It's very tough mentally. You know, he was very professional. You could tell he was an experienced doctor on that fucking team. And one of the ladies coughed. And he said,
is there another patient in this room? I was like, yes, sir. This is a dual room. This is Bravo, that's Alpha. And there's a curtain. He said, Jesus Christ. He's like, let's wrap this up. We're done. We're done. And I'm the nurse, and I peek over, and she's in her blanket. She's in her blanket like this. And she's like, am I gonna die? And I could tell how fragile her voice was. And her daughter was there at the bedside too. She was sleeping the night. And I said, no, sweetheart. And this is where I fuck up. I said, every patient is different. And this patient had a unique case. And we weren't able to overcome her current condition. And she said, okay. So then, 5 minutes later, house management, house soup is there. They said, David, you need to bag this patient up and get her down. Get her downstairs. Family already said they're not coming. I need this bed. I didn't have time to fucking recover. I was like, you want me to bag her up? And she's like, yeah. Yeah, you're the nurse. You need to bag her up. I was like, okay. All right. But I had friends in there. They knew I was like shook up. And they're like, no, we'll bag her. We'll bag her, David. I was like, thank you. A week later, I'm on that floor. That patient in the room that I said that she wasn't going to die, I didn't have her, but I knew her. But I didn't have her that day. But I had her before. And I could tell she couldn't breathe. And I went into her room. I could see her. She was by the window. There's a bed in between her. And I had the patient that she was roomed with. That's why I knew she couldn't breathe. And I said, sweetie, are you okay? And she's trying to sit up. And she's just struggling. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Put her ass up to high Fowler. I run to the room, get a rebreather. I put her on the rebreather. I don't even go to a nasal cannula. I put her on a rebreather right away, and I shoot that shit up to 5 liters. And I go to Joseph, who's her nurse. And I'm always like the clown on the floor. Like, I'm always joking around. Everything's a joke, bro. Honestly, that's how I am on the floor. And I say, Joseph, your patient can't breathe. And he looks at me and he's like, yeah, okay. And I'm like, no, Joseph. Like, I'm for real. Like, she's struggling. He's like, yeah, okay. And he just goes back to charting. I'm like, Joseph, I put her on a rebreather. She was satting at 84. I put her on 5 liters rebreather. He's like, are you serious? I was like, yeah, bro. Like, she can't fucking breathe. I have her high Fowler right now, rebreather, 5 liters, and she's satting at 90, 91 maybe. I was like, he's like, okay. I was like, please, will you please check on your patient? Like, I'm actually, no sarcasm. I was like, this is me actually being a nurse. I'm actually locked in right now. And he's like, all right. So he finished like the last little note, and he got up. Man, that boy, Joseph moved so fucking fast back to the computer. And I've never seen him look so fucking nervous, because he's a jokester too. And he was like, I was like, brother, right? And he's like, yeah. I was like, do you want me to page the provider right now? I'll just link him to your number. And he's like, yeah. And I was like, do you want me to call the war room? And he's like, no. I was like, I'm just gonna put a fucking tele on her then, just for the O2 sat. And he's like, okay. And then the doctor comes down, and Dr. Sassani is a really good doctor. I don't know many doctor names, but I do know Dr. Sassani. And he came down, he went into her room, and he came out and he said, oh shit. And he's got his hands going like this. And he's like, I need to order a fentanyl right now. I'm locked out. Can you put an order, one-time dose, 100 mics of fentanyl for 89 right now? She's not going like this. And the charter's like, absolutely, I'll put that in right now.
I went and I pulled it. I gave it to her. I diluted it. I gave it to her. And she literally died right there. And she was a DNR. Thank God. Thank you, Lord, for the DNRs, big dog. Amen. A to the amen. Amen. So she died right there. And I remember looking at her as she was passing. And I remember what I told her, that she wasn't going to die. And I remember I told myself, I'm never going to fucking say that ever again. And I remember looking at the daughter. And the daughter just looked at me with such disbelief. And I was like, I gotta leave this room. I can't be in here. And so after that death, and that was like a week later, bro. Now I'm at a Trauma 1 hospital. We get everything. Bro, people be dying left and right. I'm like, yo, open bed! Back in business! Like, I remember I was in the ED. And we were booked. The whole fucking hospital was packed. And I remember I had overload. And we all the floors were full. Nobody could get a room. The whole hospital was full. If you were a fucking nurse, you had a fucking patient. If you were L&D, it didn't fucking matter. You had 5 patients. It didn't fucking matter if they were L&D or not. You had 5 fucking patients. Get the fuck over it. And I remember there was a code blue. And I was with the aide. And the nurse and the aide was like, oh man, a code blue. I was like, bro, that's on 7 North? And she's like, yeah. Oh, let's fucking go. This patient's a border patient. They're waiting for 7 North. They're waiting for a bed to open up. Buddy, I might be getting you to your new hotel room, brother. He's like, fuck yeah. He's like, how do you know? I was like, code blue. He's like, what is that? I was like, somebody stopped breathing. They have no heart. They have no pulse, brother. He's like, fuck, man, that's fucked. I was like, yeah, man, gotta get you to that bed. He's like, bro, I don't want to go to a bed where somebody died. I was like, brother, everybody's dying. Every bed's had a death. I promise you that, man. I was like, you just got a fresh one. It's warm, bro. It's warm, man. You're gonna be good. You're gonna be good. You're different. Trust me, you're different. You're a lot healthier. I don't know what the fuck that patient is. All I know is I'm talking right now, brother. You're different. You're gonna be different. He's like, fuck, man. I was like, fuck, man. It was funny though. And they didn't die. I kept checking. They lived. But I wanted that fucking bed. You know I wanted that bed. So now I know why house management's like, yo, I need this fucking bed. I'm about to die here. Like on God. I'm gonna scan. Yeah, that asshole can leap. Nah, I'm running. Nah, fuck you. Fucking queer bait. Fuck! Alright, drop the nut. Drop the nut. Take that nut, bitch. Take that nut, bitch. And if you don't know, now you know, playa. Fuck you. You wouldn't. No! Hold on, what's this dude at? 49. 869. You're all gonna follow me here, aren't you? I fucked up. I fucked up. Man, I fucked up. Good thing I'm a DNR. Good thing I'm a DNR. Drop the nut. Because I'm all on the yo. Yeah, jump through that, pussy. Fuck, I helped her out. Life's a bitch. Fuck! I'm dead. I'm dead. I should have just ran. Should have just dropped the nuts. Alright, brother. Yeah, bro, get some sleep, brother. I'll be on tomorrow. I don't know if you'll be awake, man, but get some fucking sleep, big dog. Yeah, we had some good conversations, man. We talked about war. We talked about guns. Talked about nursing, for sure. Yeah, brother. Get some sleep, man. I'm about to get off here shortly, too. It's 8 o'clock at night. I need to reset for tomorrow. Yeah, that was a solid death, bro. Another one. This is why I can't do permadeath runs. This is my first run ever, and I'm getting shitted on. So, yeah, bro, let's end it right there. Hey, man, I'll talk to you another time. Stop by, bro. You always be welcome, all right, my man? Have a good night.